fly, throw it up, where you from? Throw it up, where you from? Going down, going down. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up.
Welcome back, guys. It's your girl Nicole, and the topic of today is MetaTrader4 or MT4. So when you download MT4 from the App Store, you're going to go ahead and go to the Settings tab. You're going to select a new account, log into an existing account. This is where you add your broker. KLT4, go ahead and pull up your email and select the topic where, select the subject where it has your information. You're going to type in the trader's, your account number and then the trader's password here. You're going to make sure you select live and demo. Okay, you're going to go back out. And then we're going to go ahead and set the chart up. Basic chart looks like this. It's green, black. You got your little grid lines. You got your, let's put an arrow on here so I can point to what I'm talking about and you guys can understand. Okay, these little lines right here, it's called your grid lines. Okay, and then these are your candlesticks. Your bearish is your green ones, and then your white ones is your bullish. Okay, and this right here is the foreground. This is where current price or the numbers of price where the pair is up here. That's your pair, the time frame, what line you're using, and this is how many pips from where you are. We're going to talk about a little bit more about that later. Okay, and this line right here is current price. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about how to set it up, and you can change the colors around to whatever color you want it to look like. Just make sure you can be able to differentiate between a bearish and a bullish candle, because that's going to save you a whole lot of time. Okay, so you can change it to a bar chart, candlesticks, or a line chart. The volumes is this little thing right here. Well, let's go ahead and add everything and then I'll show you the volumes, okay? So you want the ask price line. I prefer to trade levels on my screen because I like to see where my entry point is, my TP, stop loss, etc. On the chart, okay? In order to get your pippage count on your phone, you're gonna need to have the OHLC on, and then here we get into colors. You can change your schemes to black on white where you have same black background, you have black candles, white candles, or you can customize it. So my foreground, I always leave it white because most likely your background is going to be black. So I don't like the grid lines. I take the grid lines off. My bar up, I like to have it the color of my candle. And I'm like kind of girly right now, so I just like to have girly colors. So I'm just going to select blue. My bar down, I like to kind of correlate between a green and a red color. Red colors being bearish is going down, so I like to make something of that nature. So instead of putting red, I just decide to put pink. Got it? Okay, so bull candle is the same as a bar up. Well, it's not the same, but it's the wick of the bar up. And then the bull candle is just the actual candle itself. The bear candle is the bearish candle. Line chart, I never really, oh, that's what that is. Dang, you learn something new every day. I'm teaching y'all and I'm learning something new too. So the line chart, whenever you change it here to line chart, it'll show up yellow or to show up green or show up red, whatever the case may be, whatever color you have it selected, okay? Your ask price line, bid price line, that's the difference between the price, because when you get ready to sell it, it's not going to be the same price as when you get ready to buy it, and vice versa. So I like to have those kind of different just so I can see. I like to get those sniper entries. So I like to have those different colors just so I can see where I would be at in the market when I execute that trade. Market execution, okay? And then your stop levels, I like to have it red because that's where if the market hits, I'm going to get stopped out. So I like to leave that red, okay? So go ahead and hit refresh. Let's go back to the chart. And this is only for candlesticks. Let's go ahead and make sure we refresh that again. All right, so go back to the candlesticks. Boom, you see the candlesticks, their colors, right? All right. So let's go down to the hour chart. My blue candles is my candles going up. And my red candles is my candles going down. This down here is the volume. That was a little thing that we added. Okay, so right now I currently do have a trade on an entry on this trade. So let's go ahead and select the pip count so I can show you guys. So you will put the end of the arrow on your entry point, and then you just go to current price. Right here is where you will see your pip count. So right here we currently is 256, 258 pips in profit. This went a total of 831 pips, 840 pips, and it is now currently sitting 265 pips in profit. There is no stop loss on this, so you can't see the stop level, and there's no TP on this, so you can't see a TP. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to execute a trade. Let's go ahead and take the volumes off. I don't like to have the volumes on my chart because I like to have a clean chart. I like to be able to just see the chart itself. Straight naked trading, okay? So boom, you can see the volumes is going. All right, let's go to placing a trade. So before you place a trade, you have to make sure you add the pairs. So to add your pairs, you have to add the plus sign or click the plus sign and whatever pair you want. So I have all the FX crosses, whatever pairs you're going to trade. I have all the major pairs. That's why you don't see majors up here. If you're going to trade crypto, your crypto's there. Your metals is things like gold, silver, platinum, etc. Your energy will be your oils. Your stocks is things like Apple, Facebook, Nike, things like that. Some brokers do allow you to trade crypto, some don't. Some allow you to trade stocks, and some indices are available on some brokers. Not all of them have all the indices there is, okay? So there's that. So the next thing we're going to do is place a trade. So we go to trade. Nope. We go to quotes. You click on that pair. So right now, let's trade Bitcoin. So you click on the chart. You see where you are. Here's the different lines. You see the different two lines? So if I place a sell, it's going to be at 8054. If I place a buy, it's going to start at 8072. So click trade. Boom. Sell by market. When you sell by market, it instantly puts you in the market at that price. Okay, so be mindful of whenever you're doing a market execution. You also click up here where it says market execution, and that's where you can change to your buy limits, your sell limits, your buy stops, and your sell stops, okay? Here, right here, is your scroll where you can change your lot size. You can click on it, change the numbers yourself, or you can click right here and just add it. I personally don't add my stop loss and my TP until I'm already in that trade. When I'm already in that trade, I click and hold that trade. So click and hold it. And then you press modify. That's where you can modify your stop loss, modify your TP. Let's just put 8,300 for the purpose of training, so I can show you where these levels are. 7,500. Okay, so whenever you go back to the chart, it's going to show you, boom, there's your stop loss and there's your TP. If you look at a broader spectrum, there's everything. Once again, you can click on the little shapes up there. You can add a line, channels, squares, another line, triangles, Fibonacci. Fibonacci is amazing. We're not going to talk about that in this video though. So I have my arrow. You see the little arrow up here. I have my arrow. Click on it. Drag it down to my TP, which is about 546 pips. And my stop loss is about 230 something pips from it. Yeah, you may see like 5 numbers up there. But as you get a little bit more advanced in trading, you'll kind of know how to count the pippage or whatever the case may be. So yeah, there's that. Okay. So let's place a trade at a high lot size, so I can show you how to close partials. So we're going to click and hold it, close. When you close partials, you have to have at least a 0.02 or above. That lot size has to have something to be able to close. You can close partials on a 0.01, okay? So let's just say you want to close, you want to make this entry a 1.0. So you're going to close out 0.09, all right? So now you go back to it and that entry is now 1.0. Obviously, to close it, you're going to press close. You can also see the chart for here because clearly you may have different pairs that you're in. So you want to see different charts for the different pairs. History is where you can see all of your different trades that you have for this day, for the week, for the month. And then if you want to go custom to whenever you started trading, you just change the dates right here. Very simple, very easy platform to learn on, whatever the case may be, however you want it to look. To delete pairs, you click the pencil, click on them, press trash, and boom, they delete it. You have a journal. The journal has all of the trades, anytime you've connected, anything that has happened on this MT4. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, comment down below. And also make sure you hit the link that joins our Discord. We'd definitely appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Where you from? Throw it up. Where you from? Going down. Going down. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. You too much.